Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to QuestJunkiesUK. Welcome back to Northern Faerun. Welcome back, hang on, I need to get the name right, to the Frost Hills, mountains to the east of Lurkwood, with many caverns, some of which connects down deep to the Underdark, some of which were used by our intrepid adventurers to escape from the Underdark to the surface world, but they were being hotly pursued, and we are ready to jump right back into the thick of things in just a moment. A massive thank you to everyone joining us already. Thank you for the raid from Heroes and Hooligans. Thank you, Hilly. And we have Phantom and JR and Seb and Maui Girl. How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Warrior Streak, hello my friend, and Silver Red Fox Gaming, welcome from the Fox Den indeed. Welcome to the Fox Den, and we are ready to go. So, I hope that everyone is sitting comfortably and ready for this. We are also saying a massive thank you to the wonderful people over at Sirenscape for this wonderful music and sound effects that you can have in your games. Sirenscape.com for a free 30-day trial for that. And of course there are other music sources that we like to use as well. If you head on over to any of our VODs on YouTube, you can find all the links for those channels which have music that you can use in your projects as well. And finally, a couple of artistic hellos and thank yous. First, the wonderful Nathrax 3D Minis, who's giving all of you wonderful people this discount code to use if you wish to grab some beautifully 3D painted minis if you wish. Those are there. Have a look at the store. Lots of amazing things going on over there. And let us also do one last shout out to the fabulous art of Ryutoshi, aka Salaban, over on Instagram there, who did this fantastic PC art and my DM art here that you can see. Now, let's jump right back into things here because I'm excited for today. We join our friends, and we shall see who they are in just a moment. But we join our friends here on the slopes of the mountains and the forests of the high valleys of the Frost Hills, and they are under attack. As they emerged, they knew that the drow would be pursuing them, the drow that were hot on their tail, and Corbin had slunk back to see just how dangerously close they were. But as they prepared for the ambush, the drow that emerged first were not the priestesses of Lolth and the elite warriors that they suspected, the ones that had been chasing them ever since their escape way back at the start of the campaign. No. It was Jarlaxle and his brothers from Bregan Death, the mercenary drow band that he controls. Seb, they are all level 6 at the moment. Now, as he emerged and confronted you all, you saw, slung over his shoulder, the unconscious form of Corbin, your monk friend, who had dropped back, disguised themselves, and snuck in amongst the drow gunslingers. You had lit a fire, a campfire, to lure the drow down to the forest where you could ambush them, and the Brigand Death mercenaries did not fall so easily for it and waited on the outskirts of the forest, just out of range of bowfire, or easy bowfire at least, and were talking with you and trying to come to some agreement. The exchange of one half-drow named Balak for your friend Corbin. Now, you do not know any of half-drow that name. Your half-drow friend is not named called Kalo. Anyway, as you were having a bit of a standoff there on the edge of the forest, the drow you had been waiting for did emerge, having been informed by their loyal spies that the Brigand Death mercenaries were up to no good. The priestess of Lolth and her followers gave chase as quickly as possible with their new mercenary friends of their own, the goblins of the Upper Underdark, and their massive war spider. And they approached emerging from the side of the mountain and calling upon all of you to surrender as the goblins teemed forth like so many ants boiling up from the holes in the mountain, and the giant war spider exploded from the mountainside and came charging down the valley towards you all. This valley with the distant village, this one that you can see behind me and Kalo, in the background, nestled, lights on, blazing now, and with alarm bells ringing down in the town as the sounds of the combat echoed along the valley. You fell back into the trees as the goblins streamed forward, engaging both you and Dragon Death. The drow slavers also came charging down the hillside, some of them going after the traitors of Dragon Death, seeing their chance to cut off this line of the head house of Menzoberranzan and kill outright all of Jarlaxle and his buddies, which is a perfectly legitimate political exercise in Menzoberranzan if you leave no witnesses. They also came charging into the forest, the priestess herself and her favourite warrior, after you trying to reclaim their property. Corbin, we drop back in time a bit as you walked along through the Underdark caverns, your disguise in place, the ruse seemingly going very well. You were discussing in your mind, of course, not out loud, you wouldn't be so obvious, having a little one-way conversation with your giant spider friend, Webster, who was along for the shenanigans as well. And unfortunately, Jarlaxle, with his detect thoughts, was also privy to this conversation between you and your spider friend. And at some point along the journey of the tunnels towards the surface, they took great pleasure in letting you know that they were fully aware of who you were and what was going on. And
it was like mid-sentence too. It was like, oh man, they're not even gonna know what hit him in that right Webster. That's right, Mom. Like, oh man, I thought I was really gonna lose it with the deeper voice back there, but I know how you sound, buddy. I'm just patting Webster as we like go up. And
then you just heard,
you know the spider can't hear what you're saying.
and it's still an accent. They're like, yes, he can.
And the drow gunslingers set upon you and were trying to capture you. Now, one ruse that they did not see through and you were able to pull off is the way you drew on your monk training and stilled yourself, calmed yourself to the very core, and they assumed you were unconscious, and you seemed, to every inspection, to be so, but you were not. And as you were out on the mountainside over Jarlaxle's shoulder, slightly undignified entrance, but you were unceremoniously plumped down behind a rock as the battle took on. And then you saw it.
Rude.
Then you saw it as you dared to open your eyes a fraction. The giant, fuzzy, wiggling butt of a new friend.
Where is Webster?
Webster scuttled off when you were revealed and had disappeared.
I just wanted to make sure. I
just don't want any jealousy. Is this what's going on? You realized that surely this giant spider, this war spider, has been pressed into this violent way of life. You know that spiders, all natural spiders, are inherently just peaceful beings, just spinning their webs, just feeding what they need to feed on. There must be some sort of conditioning, something that you could break through. You crept through the broken stones and rocks of the surface here and got close enough to the creature and cast Speak with Animals and reached out to the giant war spider.
It's gonna be a dick, isn't it?
That's when you discovered this giant war spider woke up and chose violence.
No.
This evil, violent spider turned on you, reveling in the guttural violence of its goblin friends and
You
pointed
are a
out
bad
with
boy.
one fuzzy leg towards you. The pilot and all of the archers on the back started peppering you with arrows. You ran off through the rocks. They were clink, 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 clink off the stones around you. The spider was wheeled about, chasing after you. You burst through the tree line towards where you knew your friends were hiding, where you could hear them in battle with other goblins of the tribe. You were running, then way in front of you, you found yourself on the top of a small cliff, a large crystal pool beneath. The giant war spider was chasing behind you. You ran forward with only one way forward. You leaped, sailing slow motion through the air. One of the
Slow-mo
goblins who
run.
was slowly swimming through the pool trying to flank of your friends, and there was like, ah! And looked up as this druid just came vroom, like Assassin's Creeding out of the sky above them. I'm just going to say you just stabbed that one and killed it instead as you landed. So hang on, let me grab our friend here.
I spent the points. I got the aerial assassination. Just give this to me.
There he goes.
I already
He's
have
gone,
the
he's
hand
gone.
thing.
So I'll put you there next to him. And Zakarn and Kalo and the rest of the band there, you see Corbin burst from the trees and leap through the air, splashing down into the water of the pool. And behind them there is a vast crashing, crunching sound as trees topple and are torn apart as Corbin's pursuer arrives. Boop.
They are not a friend. They are not a friend.
And the giant war spider of the goblin clan bursts through the trees, and just with a roaring, chittering sound and a rah of the goblins on its back, it turns towards all of you and goes to leap after Corbin into the pool below. That is where we shall rejoin you all. So, Kalo, who are you in real life? Who are you playing, and where are they at?
Hi, friends. After that dramatic entrance, I'm Mike. I am currently playing our half-drow paladin of Isle Stray, who immediately recognizes that this fighter is not Webster and is horrified.
I should hope so. Degrees of magnitude larger. Okay, Zakan, how about yourself?
Hi everyone, I'm Steven and I'm playing Zakan, our Aasimar ranger slash cleric, also of Elestrai. Zakan has for over 100 years been in the Underdark, and this is their first time out on the surface, and things are, bad. Right now. As bad as they expected.
To be fair, only because of the Underdark things you brought with you. Okay, and last but not least, Corbin.
Hi everybody, it's me. I'm a Buns, and last week I wasn't here. And look at the shenaniganery that they got into. As far as who I am in real life, I am a streamer and a pro DM. So I have so much fun playing here. But if you guys want to experience the madness from my side, you can always come check me out. Corbin is a changeling, monk, Way of Mercy, and druid, Way of Spore. And I used to be able to say they were slowly taming the Underdark, but now they're just trying to escape the bad boy. But it's okay. I think where they're at in their head right now is someone's gonna get in so much trouble.
Phantom in chat. It's Webster's cousin who's a big bully.
He's a big bully, and I'm not
Definitely big.
having it. And
Yes, indeed. Okay, thank you,
Yeah,
my friends.
fine.
Sorry, I didn't make a token. I'm just gonna because I'm enjoying using this picture instead. So basically,
like, please don't let that be the actual size of
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
thing.
it is. I mean, look at the goblins on the back. That's about right? I put it down to about the size of
You're
that.
right. You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You knew if I had made a friend with them, I'd have too much power.
you gotta rein it in somewhere. Now,
Horror. I told you straight up.
So yes, but imagine basically the basic circle of its body and head. That's where the token would be. So if you want to be in like base to base contact, quote unquote, then you'd have to be, inside the legs there. Right. Okay. So I need to add some initiative to the our little order here. How does this work? Can I add that picture to the turn on? Let's try. Let's try, folks. Boop. Yep. There we go. Just a little spider boy at the end of the thing there. Hello. It's very cute in the tone order. Okay, so let's see what is our. By the way, folks, if you can also get your hands on this fantastic war spider and all of the fun minion rules that we are using. Corbin, we need to get you up to speed on those. We are employing the Matt Colville minion rules from their upcoming monster book, Flea Mortals, and this is from the free taster that they put out as a PDF. Folks, if you Google Flea Mortals from MCDM, you too can get the free PDF that is a look into this. It has this, and it has a bunch of really cool undead stuff as well, and you can enjoy the wonders of minion combat, which allows you to throw vast quantities of enemies at your friends and not have it be an automatic TPK. So, Corbin, what happens is, basically, if you start your turn surrounded by 3 or more minions, then you are subject to their special minion move, which is, for the case of these goblins, tiny stabs. And also, on their turn, they make a group attack, just one group attack against you. To smooth line the combat against them, if you cause any damage to a minion, they die. Any damage at all. But they have 6 hit points. If you cause more than 6 hit points, you will be able to get the extra damage onto another minion that's in range. And so you can cut through several of them in one. If you cause 18, they have 6 hit points. If you cause like between 12 and 18, then you can get 3 of them in one go. Now, rules as written in the PDF, it's only ones that are within range of you, like within 5 feet of you if you're using a 5-foot weapon. Sorry, music's going to pick up moments. Chill out, music. Okay, there we go. So yeah, it's only the ones that are immediately around you that are extra. But I'm thinking, with the way that D&D rules work, is you can mix up your actions and your movements. You can split your movement throughout the turn. You can move, do your action, move, do your bonus action, move again if you have movement left. So I'm going to say, if you do extra damage enough to kill another minion, and there's none right next to you, if you have movements to reach another minion, you could jump to them.
Heck yeah.
Because you could just cut a way through the group of them. And also it's good for Sam as well, because if there are minions in a line, within range of the ranged weapon, it just goes straight through the line. And she did that last week to some success. Sorry folks, we don't have Sam with us today, but we shall see them again very, very soon. Now, Phantom's asking for the link. Phantom, I put it in the Discord last week, so have a look there. I think I put it in the general chat. Or Turbo has found it. Thank you, Turbo. Excellent. Cheers, buddy. Right, okay, so let us find out how fast our buddy here is. Okay, putting there in a nice even 10, slap bang in the middle. Next to you, Kalo. Kalo, what's your plus to dex? What's your dex mod?
That is a fat 0.
Okay, so they're going to go before you. Okay, slide one up there. Boop. There we go. And then I believe that is everything. Yes. Okay. Right. So we come back in at the top of the round. The top of the round is the elite drow warrior that is fighting against Zakan there with the priestess. Zakan being the cause of so much trouble. Their radiant fire just burning up vast quantities of minions last time. So they come rushing in to subdue there.
Yeah, that might have been an important part of the intro. Their mask is off and their inner celestial file is burning out of control.
Yeah, Corbin, they were easy to find.
Yeah, it can be seen for quite a distance, like a beacon.
Yeah.
Like something the Lightbringer might do.
Okay, so
Gotcha.
the drow elite warrior leaps forward and lashes
So we're
out
gonna
at you.
warding flare on that.
Okay, is that disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Okay, so that's going to be a 12.
That'll be a no.
Okay, second attack. 23.
That'll be a yes.
No.
Sorry. So you
Sorry
take.
to get through it.
You had a good night.
It's not going to tell me the damage. Tell me the damage. No, doesn't want to. Okay, I'll just roll it manual.
No,
Apparently.
it's 1.
It's
one
a
damage.
Zakan fanboy. The
Damage, yes.
The con is
New
great.
claim. It's me.
95.
Thanks for dropping by. Okay, it is gonna be 7 piercing and a little extra on top. 10 poison.
Ooh.
Oof. Oof.
How you doing? You okay?
We are. What is it? Is half bloodied.
You're bloodied? Yeah. Okay. Oh, we have a
we're
Sam
not-
in the waiting room.
We're not
finally.
quite at bloodied.
Huzzah!
Aha. Okay, folks.
Just in time.
Ignore the slight discombobulation of the overlay, but we'd rather have Sam here than just ignore her. Ignore her for her follies.
You stay there.
You know what you did.
Stay there and watch.
It's okay. Now I get to mock her. Well, hello. How are you? Welcome.
Hello. Good to see you.
See you.
Okay, now, bear with me, folks, while I just do a quick juggle here. Sam needs to be there. Ha! And Corbin needs to be up there. And to be there. Sorry, folks. It's going to take a second. Musical chairs, musical chairs. And
No, I'm
last
Kayla.
but not least, there. Elora, Kayla, Corbin. It's like, okay, all sorted. Okay. It's so much easier shuffling around like that than it used to be. Oh, right. There we go, my friends. You haven't missed much, Sam. We just did the... Yes, full crew indeed. We just did the introductions. So, who hell you?
Well, me, I'm Sam. I play Alora Lestra. She is a high elf rogue from Mithranor, assassin, who recently joined this group through running away and starting a band and being captured by the Drow and now being almost recaptured by the Drow again. But yeah, she's ready to fight.
Yes, indeed. Yes, happy Will Farrell gif. Happy Will Farrell gif. Okay, Kato, can you tilt your camera up just a smidge?
Sure can.
Perfect. Okay, Sam, as you can see, we have some new friends. Corbin brought some new pets. So,
Do not be fooled by the fact that it is a spider. This one is not a friend.
okay, so yes, Zakan, that elite warrior is eliting at you. And that brings us to your turn. Let's zoom in and get it in on the action here.
All right, let's come on in.
Do I need to roll initiative?
Oh, sorry, yes, you do. I was busy putting spiders.
Put it wherever you
It's like-
want.
It's like-
Wondering for it.
There was the spider, and
Just-
there was
just find a
someone,
spot, cut in
someone
line.
else. Who was it? Who could it be?
Okay.
Sorry, I was focused on my new toys.
Webster. We're missing Webster.
Indeed. Indeed
All right,
you are.
so that's a 12 for my initiative.
A 12?
Yes.
Oh, okey-doke.
Is that
Thank you very much.
I'm like in the middle. I'm like chunked
yeah.
right in. I'm cold.
And yeah, we haven't missed you, so that's good. A turn. 12. And let's reorder here. Boop. And there's a calm down here. Okay, sorry, Zakan, back to you, my friend.
Hello.
And Elora,
So
on
I
deck.
think. Prepare yourself, Laura.
Hey, Rebeljax.
Also,
Let's go.
please help me. I'm surrounded by the two bosses. So I'm worried. Zakan is not worried, and maybe doesn't have the capacity to worry right now. They're somewhere else. And so when this sword, manages to cut through the light and digs into them, they just wheel on the warrior and point at them. And in the divine language, they say a couple words in a sort of booming, ethereal voice. And we are going to cast Radiance of the Dawn.
Ooh, fuck. Okay.
Ooh.
Sounds good.
Big guns. Big guns. Big.
So what Radiance of the Dawn does is, let's see, first, any magical darkness within 30 feet is dispelled, and each hostile creature within 30 feet must make a Constitution saving throw, DC 14.
Okay.
So that's gonna be the minions as well, though it won't matter for the minions because it's half damage on success. Yeah, the gun's gonna be all over.
Yeah, but remember, if they succeed, they succeed.
Yeah, they'll take half damage though.
No, minions don't do that. It doesn't. They survive.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
cool.
They survive or they die.
Good to know.
Yeah. Because half is above the regular, the normal hit points. Okay, so let's do the warrior and the priestess first. Con save DC
14.
Okay, that's a 7 for the warrior, and the priestess 21.
Alright, so I think what this looks like. So the priestess, like knowing magic, kind of has the good sense to, like duck behind some cover, I think, to sort of like dodge it. But Zakan, like after pointing at the warrior, they grab with their hand the blade that like was stuck into their shoulder or something, and it's with their free hand that they're gesturing, and that flame just crawls up and out of them and blows up like an explosion.
Nice.
So to them, that's going to be, let's see, it's 14 plus, since radiant consumption is on, an extra 6 radiant damage. So that's 20 radiant damage in total for this guy.
Nice.
Okay, 20.
20.
And then half
And then
for the priestess.
for the priestess, yeah.
Nice. All right.
She like barely manages to get out of the way in time. And
Yeah,
then how
spins-
the minions do.
Spins around a tree. Da-da-da. Okay, noted. The minions. Okay, they have. Quickly grab their stat block here. Boop. Two seconds. Oh, who's doing what? Who's doing what? Manaput Studios with a raiding party. Hello, how you doing, everyone? Hope you had a fantastic session. Thank you for the raid. We are battling goblins. Goblin minions. Their con is 0. Okay. Hey, Kansai Mark, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Welcome. Yokso. Kinkikai. Alright, so welcome everybody. Good to see you. Okay, so they have DC 14, you said?
DC 14.
Okay, so I need to get 14 or more on these 4d20. 1, 3, 1, and 6.
Oh my. So I think similar to what happened to the previous goblins, like these ones just vaporize.
Yeah, exactly. And Prince Darrendel's just like, bravo!
Yeah, what's interesting is he's also captured in it, but it doesn't harm him. It feels kind of warm and nice, like a bath.
That's why he freaks out and is like, no! Oh, okay. I'm good. Excellent. Anything else?
So I think that's probably it. Oh, and then at the end of my turn, the folks in that 10 foot radius, the matron and the warrior, I'm taking an additional 3 radiant damage automatically.
Okay.
As does Zakan, and now we are officially bloodied.
Ugh.
3, just straight up 3.
Yeah, so I think like as the explosion, like, as that's reverberating, it's just these out of control, like, jets of holy fire are just shooting everywhere.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Thank you. Right.
The Oprah of Holy Fire. You just.
You get some holy fire. You get some holy fire. I get some holy fire.
Holy Fire.
Uh-oh.
Just shimmying.
Now, Elora, what is your passive perception? 11. Okay.
Not quite.
Yes. Okay. So, it is your turn, Elora. You can see your friend Corbin. Corbin came bursting from the trees at the top of the cliff above the pool, and then just leapt off like slow motion did an Assassin's Creed kill on the goblin that was swimming through the pool, trying to outflank you all, and then the giant war spider burst through the trees behind them. So that is where we're at now. There are let me see. There are 10 goblins on the back of the spider.
Okay. Right, but Zakan is bloodied, is that correct?
Ah, he's fine.
Oh, he's fine? Okay. He's fine.
No, he is bloody.
Mechanically, yes.
Emotionally.
But do they know that? Hard to tell.
Probably not. Mask, you never know.
Not anymore. Mask's off, remember? Mask's
Mask
off.
is on the ground.
Yeah.
So I think
They are
I
a
have
being of light and fire.
I have a pretty straight shot right now to the priestess. So I think I'm gonna shoot my longbow at her.
Okay, go for it.
And die against her anyway. So I'm hidden, so I'm gonna roll advantage. The 22.
Ooh.
22 to hit. That was the priestess you said?
Yes.
Okay, nice, that hits.
And it's gonna be 5 piercing damage, and then sneak attack, it's gonna be 13, so 18 damage.
18, nice. Alright.
So shoot my arrow right at her, and then I go right back into hiding where I am. And I roll a 15.
Okay. Noted. Let's have a look here. Not quite. Okay, so... Okay. You do that, and then you feel... actually, before you can hide, let's say that low roll is because you feel your two friends there, Esmeralda and sorry, it was Eldith. Sorry, I don't remember her name. So yeah, Esmeralda and Eldith like push against you, like their backs to you there in that little clump of trees there, and you just hear Eldith go, "Oh, clever girl," and there is a rustling of the bushes, and a large number of goblins that flanked around the bottom and looped around into the back of this appear from out of the trees there and just come charging at all of you. Now it is their turn, so actually these ones going to run at up to Derendil. So they go charging to Derendil there. And these ones are going to come in around you guys. Just like wielding their tiny stabby knives. And these ones will come rushing in like this.
They like scrabbling up the tree.
Yeah, just swarming through the branches and stuff. From the nearby trees there. And they all just come charging at you. So, I'm going to make an attack on you there, Elora. That is going to be...
I guess their perception was high enough they could find me.
Yes.
All the way to the top.
Yeah, well, they saw you shoot and you didn't move. This is a bigger problem, I'm afraid. So that is going to be a 14.
That does not hit.
Nope. Okay.
Nice.
The other ones are going for Esmeralda. That is going to be a 13. Just hits. You hear her cry out as the ones behind her all just swarm over her. And that is 4 damage, because there's 4 next to her. Take a point of damage per minion. And then against Derendil as well. 14. Yeah, also enough to hit Derendil, gets stabbed as well. And it's 4 damage there. Okay. So it's the goblin's turn. There are no other goblins up there, except there are the ones on the back of our spider friend here. Corbin. There is a large crashing of the trees up above the pool, and those of you that can see, Kalo especially has the best view here. The giant war spider flicks its abdomen and sends a group of 4 goblins soaring through the air towards Corbin. When they leap from the back, when they leap from the back of the war spider, they get a 30-foot long jump. No, come back. Oops. Excuse me.
I'm gonna spore the crap out of all of them.
Apparently. Okay, so 4 of them just leap off the back of the spider and are flicked into the water next to you. Yeah. And they go to attack as they land in the water. 18.
Aww.
That sounds like a hit.
Yeah.
Okay, 18 to hit there, and that's 4 piercing damage. As they splash into the water around you. And there are a couple of archers up there as well. Is a 16 hit, Corbin?
Yes.
Okay, and 16 as well. They both got 16. So that is going to be 2 arrows thunk into you. That is 11 piercing. 2 arrows also strike home. And that brings us to your turn.
I have a gun, don't I? Because I straight up took all of his gear.
Yes, but I think it would be disadvantaged to use it because you don't know how.
100% fair. I don't know the really loud L box. I don't know what this thing does. I just know they've been pointing them at us, and I caught one of the thingies once. It can't be too hard than that.
Yes, but you are also surrounded, so it would be disadvantaged. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter. You're already disadvantaged, so it doesn't matter.
I'm not going to use it now. I'm just asking.
Yes. Although the full night title for that firearm is Poisonous Pistol. It is not just any firearm. It is a drow firearm. Okay. So, how about it?
Yeah, I think that is what I'm going to do. So I am features.
Oh, also make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Wow. A 13
might not be enough. Yes, I'm afraid that is a fail.
Ah!
You take 4 more piercing damage from the tiny stabs.
So... You're making me change my mind on what I'm doing.
It's the ever shifting flow of combat.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I'll do that. All right, I am in the water. I am surrounded by these things. They are absolutely getting on my nerves, and I'm gonna cast Entangle.
Okay, on.
Like on the area around me to like jettison them up in the air and hopefully pierce them.
Hopefully. Okay. So yeah, you grab onto the natural elements that are in the water beneath you, like the reeds and the grasses and underneath the surface, and they just whoosh up through the water. Is that DC 12 strength saving throw? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. DC 12 saving throw. I bet these minions are not very strong. -1. Okay, so I need to get 13 or more. Slash roll for D20. Can you see that? 13, 14, 13, 13. They all passed at -1. Sorry. Rude.
What's happening
Rude.
about this? What is happening right now?
These guys know how to get around thorns.
Apparently.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna cast blindness, deafness.
Well, you've cast Entangle, so.
Wait, sorry. Why am I looking at this? That this is a bonus action. My bad.
It's okay.
Where are you? There it goes. Yeah, I'm gonna use Step of the Wind to disengage from him.
Okay, nice. Skip on out of there.
The other option was turning into a snake and eating them.
You didn't choose that?
Not yet, homie. Not yet.
Okay,
It's
so
still a viable option, believe you me.
disengage
It's on the
and go
table.
to. You're going towards Kalo, towards Durandil, Esmeralda.
Who looks like they're in trouble?
Everybody.
Everybody. Who's the most surrounded?
Elora and friends, but there are 3 of them.
Okay. I mean, out of Kalo and Daredevil.
Darendelle doesn't look too fine.
Durandil's also surrounded, yes.
Okay. You are over there. I am going to go to... Ooh, it's kind of messed up sounding. Going towards Kalo.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20...
Just clamber out of the water.
35. It takes me directly to him.
Use slow motion Bond girl out of the water.
Yeah.
Shake off the water.
They didn't... I used the vines may not have pierced them, but it gave me adequate cover to get away.
Absolutely. Yeah, that works. Like it.
So they're still like fighting the things trying to get to me, and I'm like swimming.
Go, 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 go. Okay. So yeah, move on over
You
there.
know, my movement takes me directly, gets me directly to him, like just to him.
Okay. Noted, noted. And that anything else on your turn? You good?
No, that's the action, bonus action movement. Can't do no else.
Okay, that brings us to our new friend. Rah!
This entire campaign.
And the giant war spider comes charging out across the edge, kind of like half on the cliff at the edge of the pool, like legs down in the water, splashing up, some up in the trees up above. It just goes diagonally across towards you guys and charges through your space using its where's that stat block gone? Come back to me, war spider. 2 seconds. PDF. You can do it. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Slowly, slowly. Sorry, folks. There we go. Okay, it is using its trample attack. So it goes for you. Kalo and Corbin, you see that the legs have these massive blades attached to them, as you can see in the picture there. Just like salvaged axes and things, all just like bound on with leather straps, and it just comes charging towards you with those, and makes a bladed leg attack. Kalo, only an 8. Corbin, 25.
What the? I just got back here. I couldn't help me missing the game.
7
Punish.
plus
This is a punishment. I don't
11.
like it.
11 slashing damage as it just charges over the two of you. And I'm afraid, Corbin, you can't. Let me see if I can do this. Hang on. You can't take reactions until the start of your next turn. And
Is it because they just get like trampled.
Yeah, just like trampled into the dirt there.
Just knocked away like Team Rocket.
Yes, but down.
Back to the Underdark. No, and so yeah, this massive thing is just like looming over the two of you there, and Prince Darendil. Actually, I'm gonna put all of the NPCs on the same turn there, because now Esmeralda and Alora are in the thick of things as well. So,
Did you skip my turn, John?
not intentionally.
Oh.
I did. Sorry, mate. There you go. Excuse
No
us.
worries at all. I think as this is happening, as Corbin kind of comes out of the lake and sees this not Webster friend in quotations, Kayla will just look over at Corbin. That was the coolest fucking thing I've seen. Oh, they have
Admire
friends
me
and all.
later, and then I get this.
I take that back. And then kind of just looking between, Corbin, I don't mean to sound offensive, but you kind of look like you're in some shit. Do you need help? I'll take that as a maybe. And
Like they're just really thinking about how they got here. Like it's all their choices are replaying in their heads in this exact moment. It's like, yes.
Right, well, let's have some. That being said, this is not a friend. Therefore, with Corbin's blessing, I will strike it twice.
Please-
Okay. Go for it. Sam, do you want to do Esmeralda as well?
Sure.
Yeah. I'll share the stat block with you, and you can and then you can bring it up. Oh, I think it should be. Yeah, it's in there already. If you select Esmeralda's token, then shift double click it. And Stephen, do you want to do Eldith for me?
Sure, yeah.
Again, if you select her token and then shift double click it. You got those, okay? Okay, sorry, Caleb.
Yeah.
Ah, perfect.
Well, Snow White, get it. Nice. Welcome in.
How's a 14 looking, John?
Against
The spider.
the War
Or
Spider?
not spider friend.
A 14 is... I can't see it. It's too big. It's off the top of the map. Its AC is 15, I'm afraid. Just misses.
Ooh. All right. So, real quick question before the next attack: is this considered a large or huge creature?
It is a huge creature.
Ah, shucks. I was gonna try and grapple it. All right, second attack.
Do you want it? No, too huge.
That is a nat 1, chat. So I can just
Those
imagine.
Phoenixes fly.
I can imagine Kayla's just like, "Don't worry, I'll back you up," and just kind of run straight into it, but just nothing, absolutely nothing.
It's done no effect at all. It doesn't even register you there, I'm afraid. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
Just grapple in the air. Just one leg, Wilder. Yeah, just grab one leg. Okay.
Shadow of Colossus. You just like
Right?
hanging on.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When I did put this in here, one of my visions that I had was of Elora running up one of the legs, and attacking the ones on top. But we shall see. We shall see. Okay, so Prince Darendil needs to.
Oh man, housekeeping thing I totally forgot, but I rolled for keeping up bless because 4 of us were blessed.
Oh, yep.
But that last attack from the warrior took it off because I only rolled
okay.
a 7,
There
and I
we
think it was like 17 damage or something.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
So nobody is blessed.
Gotcha.
We're all doomed.
That's
All
very
human.
evident. Prince Darendil's dexterity saving throw. 17. He's okay. He avoids the tiny stabs and roars in anger. How dare you endanger Her Highness and my friends! And just goes with the claw attack. That is a 14. What's the damage on my buddies? That's not enough. And again. Come on, Darndale. 10. No. He's too surrounded. He's just like sweeping the claws. The goblin's like, and just ducking and diving around, stabbing up at him with the knives, and he's unable to kill any of them, I'm afraid. Elora, what does Esmeralda do?
Well, great question. I double-clicked, and I don't see any attack option.
What came up?
Token setting.
Oh, no. You need to hold shift and double-click. Guild Superior raiding in with a party of 14. Hello, my friends. How you doing? Welcome in, everyone. Hey, Minnesota Muse. Raiders! You can come and help us deal with these goblin raiders. Rawr. But I should warn you, Guild Superior, they have a friend. Rawr. I know you are also enjoying some of the Matt Colville things over there. They're testing out the psionics rules. We are testing out the minions and the giants war spider rules. And thank you for that subscription as well, my friend. Thank you so much, mate. Okay, so Elora. Yeah, did you get it?
Yes.
Okay,
So I think,
cool.
yeah, Esmeralda kind of unwields her short sword and allure all of the situations that you get me into. Curses her as she attacks these goblins.
No, just you can click on the name of the attack on the character sheet.
It just works. Okay, perfect.
There you go. Nice. That is 18 to hit and 8 piercing, which means the 6 carries over to another. Which 2 does she kill? She can kill 2 of those.
I think
You're down here, folks.
you directly in front of her.
Okay, and then top or bottom?
The top and the bottom, like.
Just 2 of them go. Yeah. Okay, with the 8 damage there. Boom. Okay, 2 of them are cut down by Elora. She just spins through them there, reveling back, being out in the woods again, fighting against. I think you've probably dealt with goblin raiders and things like trying to raid your camp and steal some of the treasure that you'd stolen from those corrupt merchants that you were wont to. Okay, does she have just the 1 attack or more?
I believe it's
2.
just-
No, she has
Oh,
2.
I do. Oh.
So click on the short sword thing. 19. Okay, so she cuts down another, which, you know, causing any damage to minions is enough to kill them, but that is not enough to cut over to the next one. But that's 1 more gone. She's just like stab and cuts them down there. Thank you, Zakan. What's Eldith doing?
So I think Eldith, like, you know, also just draws out her short sword instead of looking around at the goblins, and is just going to keep swinging at them as they like jump from the branches and, you know, as they're coming up the trunk and stuff, and is like kind of adding in some boots. I think she's a kicker.
Yeah. Hey, Carlton, good to see you too, my friend. I haven't seen the finale yet. Looking forward to it. Okay, how about it?
Let's see. So first attack.
Ooh, 23. That'll do it.
23.
Go, Eldith.
So how do I roll damage on it? Is it?
Just click on the name of the attack in chat,
Yeah.
where it says short sword in chat.
Oh, cool.
Okay, that is 4 piercing. She has another attack as well. Which one does she go? Left or right? Or bottom left? Or top left?
Yeah, so I think they're like, you know, all back to back, so they're
Yeah.
sort of facing outwards.
Yes.
Yeah, so that they don't get surrounded. So she's doing the bottom ones.
That bottom one there. Okay, so she cuts through that one and 1 more attack.
Sure. Not as good. That's
Only a 6.
6,
Okay, yep, that's
yeah.
not. The goblin just catches it on its knife, wickedly cruel, hooked knife, and it's just like and just like hurling at her. Okay.
Get back down there.
And yes, okay, so these bad bitches from Elora's crew down here are cutting their way through these goblins, and that brings us to a certain drow priestess of Lolth, who is going.
Let's see if I survive this round.
Who is going to attack our friend Zakan. By the way, this is non-lethal, so if it tips you over, it will just knock you unconscious because they wanted to take you back and sell you, as promised. So
Good
she's
luck.
just like, after like, you know, she. By the way, Corbin, the priestess of Lolth, tried to call her Yoklol, which is like the Lolth demons. And Lolth just spurned her. It's like you have failed me, embarrassed your family, letting this property go free. So she did not manage to do that. So she just spurns trying to use any kind of magic at the moment. She's just leaping forward with her vicious sword. So a scourge, as it's called. Actually, scourge, is that like a whip?
Yeah.
Right?
It's like a whip with stuff on it, like metal bits on the end.
Yeah, so she's just like lashing out towards Yuzakan with this scourge of hers. And... That is a natural 20. If you've got them folks...
Why do I keep taking those?
X's fly. Good lord. Okay, this is quite a lot. That is going to be...
I'm glad I sang my little while I survived this round song.
Do I need to roll this? It's 38 plus 66.
You said 38?
38 plus 66.
I mean, 38 is definitely enough to go down.
Is it already enough? Okay.
Yeah.
What's your max HP?
46.
What HP are you at the moment?
23.
Okay, so if I get...
No.
If I get 69, nice.
Nice.
Hey, if I'm gonna go out, then...
If I get 69, can I get 69?
36 is the max on 66.
Yeah, I can
You can only
get
get
it.
66.
Because
Right?
it's 39 already. 30,
Please
39.
no max. Please no max. Please no max.
Right. I need 30. I need 30.
Yeah,
Sorry, I don't need 30. I don't want 30. If I get 30.
Big distinction there.
Okay, that is 12, 18, 23. Okay. And 2 more dice. Zakan crumples to the ground.
Oh, no.
Unconscious.
And that light just fizzles out, burns away into the sky.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad I gave you
Fall
Eldest to
next
play
to
with.
I'll put all my strategizing into Eldith.
It's the backup character.
The Drow Elite Warrior turns and steps over Zakarn, ignoring you two. He doesn't know who the fuck you two are, Corbin and Kalo. Doesn't care. He's here to reclaim his property. So he steps over Zakarn and charges towards Prince Durandal. And Durandal's AC is 13. Yeah. That's a hit. And 2 hits for... Oh, it's not going to do the damage. I don't know why this stat block's broken. It's not doing the damage. So that's... Okay, so 3, 6... 8. Okay. Is that right? Yeah. 8. Okay. So that's 10, 20, 31, 39 damage. As it just cuts and the poison that you just hit, you see Prince Durandal losing himself to that bestial roar. That was 39 damage. He had 28 HP left. Prince Durandal also just boom, falls, crumpling to the ground as the goblins cackle and cavort around him. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. And that brings us to Elora Illustrious. What do you do? You're back to back with your friends.
Yeah, I mean, I see Esmeralda cutting through them, and I think Alora just, unsheaths Stormbringer and says, "Okay, it's your turn. It's your time to shine."
You bring out the magic sword, the light sword.
Yes.
Nice. You just feel it, elation, and you just hear all of you, and Eldith and Esmeralda too, and in your minds, you're just like, yes, such evil. It does not belong here on the surface. Cut them down, Elora. Cut them all. and it's just brightly burning, brighter and brighter. This inflagration of righteous, just fever and fervor in your hands. Go for it.
If I ever needed you, I need you now. And that's a 15.
Just hits.
Okay. Goodness.
Cheers,
All right.
Mother.
So that's 8 radiant damage.
8. Okay,
Yeah.
so that cuts through 2 of them.
And then I have a friend within 5 feet, so that's +6, so 14 damage.
14. So that cuts through all 3. Well, do you want to do the one over on the right or just the 3 on the left?
The 3 on the left. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you just dance forward, that light's just shining off the trees and the leaves above as it stabs and cuts and thrashes. The joy of Lightbringer, just the absolute exultation in the destruction of these evil entities, just rings through your spirit, and those are all cut down and dead. Okay.
And I have 2.
Oh, sorry, I didn't need a dexterity saving throw, sorry.
Oh, dexterity saving throw.
Sorry. Tiny stabs, tiny stabs.
That's a 20.
Okay, no problem. Good.
And I have 2 weapon wielding, so I'm gonna, on my offhand, go for the last one in between Eldith and Esmeralda with my Moonblade. Oh, that was a oh wait, the 12. That's not gonna hit.
That doesn't hit, I'm afraid. Sorry, no. Okay, thank you. So yes, the 2 magical swords dancing this way and that do cut down a lot of them, but not the last single one there. It is the goblin's turn. This this little one here is going to attempt to attack, or misses. The 4 around Prince Darendil. Oh no, he's unconscious. Sorry, what am I doing? They come charging down towards you. Down there. And they just come charging at you all here. And these ones come charging into underneath the spider's legs, just come spinning round, grabbing onto the spider's legs, kind of pirouetting round there towards you two, Kalo and Corbin. And does a 16 hit Alora?
No.
Nope. Okay. And then does a 23 Kalo?
Really?
Sir.
Okay.
Definitely hits.
23. So you take 4 piercing damage as the goblins come charging towards you. And that brings us to Corbin's turn. You have the giant spider looming above you. You have all the little goblin ones just around you. You know that the giant spider's coming up next.
Yep. Okay.
Sorry,
okay.
Alora, with +2 to your AC, the 2 archers will shoot at you as well. On the spider's back.
Okay. No, that should be fine.
Oh yeah, that's going to be a 23. Alora?
Yes, that hits.
And 18?
Yes, that hits.
Okay, so two nasty, crude-looking arrows come just scything through the air and hit you. Do they hit with a +2 to AC?
Yeah, I have a 17, so that'd be 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. A 19? Okay, so the second one misses.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
so that was an 18. Okay, so that means just the first one hits. So that is going to be just 4 piercing. And as they just go, they're just like jumping up and down on the platform in the right way. Stick 'em, nice elf kebab. Nom, 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 nom. And then that brings us to Corbin. Sorry. How about it?
Corbin is so sick of everything that is happening right now.
Fair,
They
fair.
do not understand what they jumped into, and there's going to be a lot of things that are happening. First and foremost, let me go back to this map so I can see exactly. Okay, cool. That's 5, 10, 15. So that should involve all
Dexterity
of the
saving throw.
goblins
Dexterity saving
and
throw,
this
please.
big spider. Said dexterity saving throw?
Yes, please.
Aha! Okay. +5. That's a dirty 20.
Nice, you're good. The tiny stabs miss.
The tiny stabs miss, and then they just erupt into flames. We're trying out one of my 2nd level spells. I'm going to do Fire Flaming Sphere.
Nice.
Ooh.
go back to this. Flaming spear, 5-foot diameter, and the creature, every creature, 2d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Okay, and that what save is that? And what's the DC?
Deck save.
Deck save and the DC.
12.
12. Okay, excellent. The goblins around you are +1, so they need an 11 or more. 4d20. Ha! Okay, two die and 2 survive. Which two would you like? Actually, I'm going to go top to bottom, left to right. So it's top right and bottom right. Consumed in flames.
Okay.
Go. And then the big war spider. Probably not very dexterous. +2. Yeah, 15. So half damage is what?
Of the 2d6. 1. So 6 and a 5, so 10, so 5 damage.
5 damage, nice.
11. The 6 and 5 is 11.
That's okay. No, yeah, that's still 5. That's good. Thank you. Noted. It just kind of rises up its legs like trying to get away from the fire, but you're right beneath its belly. It's just like okay.
I'm gonna turn to Kalo and kind of. They just got stabbed, did they?
Mm-hmm.
Just a smidge. Just right here.
They are gonna straight up ask, are you good? Can you handle those two? That's what they're gonna say.
Let's just go with that. Probably better than a giant spider.
Fair. And then as a bonus action, I can move my sphere, and I would like to move it up closer to the spider.
Nice. Is this is burning? What's it called?
It's called Flaming Sphere.
Flaming sphere. Okay, sorry, I need to get that. It's on the map here.
No problem. As a bonus action, you can move the sphere up to 30 feet. If you ram the sphere into a creature, that creature must make the saving throw against the sphere damage again. Ooh. And the sphere stops moving this turn. So it would. So I am, and I'm just like, I'm gonna like Kamehameha wave it.
So it's up here. Like, is that fair? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Nice. So it's
like as it's rearing back, they're like focusing it.
This is if they finish their turn next to it, right? It's a problem.
It's if I ram it into a creature, so I've moved it into him, so it has to make the deck save again.
Okay.
He's backed up away from it, and then I moved it closer, so he has to do it again.
Nice. That's only an 8.
Ha! And then roll these again.
So 2d6, right?
Yep. 6 and a 6.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, it just burns. You can just hear it chittering. It's okay, excellent. Nice. So yeah, the burning fire just goes up into its belly there, and it brings us to the war spider's turn. Let's see. It is gonna be scared of this fire, so it's gonna try and get away. You get an attack of opportunity, Corbin, as it goes over next to Kalo there.
Ooh.
Keep these emotes coming wilder, it's great.
Can my opportunity attack be a fury of blow?
That's only when you take the attack action, I'm afraid.
Okay. So
just one of your melee attacks.
Yep. I would like to use Shillelagh.
You need to cast that on your turn though, unfortunately.
Why do I always do this to myself? I don't understand why I use digital dice. I rolled a 10.
No, bad luck. Okay, no problem. So that's a miss, I'm afraid. Well, I mean, you hit it, but it doesn't injure it. Right? You just like slam a punt and just like into its big bulbous, like fuzzy underside, but not enough to do any damage, I'm afraid. Okay.
It is purely just to stop being bad. Stop it. It's like
and it scuttles over that side. And
you're still like hoping to make friends with it.
Yeah.
The Hope Charcuterie is watching. This is what happens to bad boys.
Okay. It is going to try and bite you, Kalo. as it just turns and its massive head just turns towards you, and those pincers just come charging at you. That is going to be a dirty 20.
Ooh,
Dirty 20
Yes.
is not enough.
Merde. Okay.
The way your head popped back into that screen.
Curses. What's your AC?
21.
Rude. Okay.
How do I-
Right?
Okay.
Tank,
So
tank.
it just spins. It just spins, and Corbin, like all of the friends that you've known so far, this would be a very bad idea for them. But just these pincers just go clang against this dark armor that Kayla's wearing, and does not pierce through. And he's just like, "Are you done? Will you put me down, please?" Okay.
Where did you get that? They're like yelling as they're like trying to regain control of their fire spear.
Who is your tailor?
Who is your tailor?
Okay.
It was custom.
That's the end of the War Spider's turn. Caleb, you are dropped from the mandibles to do as you will.
Just kind of dropped and dusting himself off, Kayla will look over at the spider. Your kind are usually much better than this. And then kind of turns around real quick, completely avoiding the goblins that are about his knee high,
Yeah.
looks over at Zakan and just
Oh, dexterity saving throw, please.
immediately. Spring saving throw?
Dexterity, maybe. Hang on.
Oh,
double
dex
check.
saving throw.
Two,
Oh,
might,
yeah,
two
yeah.
might not be enough. Two might not be enough. No, it has to be 3 or more. You're good. You're good.
Ah,
Okay, I was going to say that was a dirty 20 for the save, but if we're good, we're good.
Where's the save? Curses.
All right, so just kind of panicking after seeing Zakan go down next to the matron mother,
Yeah.
he's going to take swings over at the remaining 2 gerblins.
Yerblins. Okay, go for it.
Gerblins. And
Been playing some Assassin's Creed recently, so I hope you can do the thing where you slash down the one in front and then just go over your back, stab the one behind you.
let's use an inspiration crystal for this one.
Ooh.
Which is technically will speak for I missed.
Indeed. It's been Kalo and a no good, very bad day.
If anyone has enough dream pies, Kalo's going wanting. You don't want to have hungry adventurers. Dream pies.
A
for
foist one, that's a 24.
everyone. That'll hit. Give me that damage.
Yes,
As a
sir.
great use of inspiration.
7 or more. Hey, Papa Dragon.
That is a 7.
7? Oh, okay, yep. So, please describe how you off these 2.
All right, so just kind of panicking after seeing the spider there and Zakan down, he just kicks the one, chucks it into the river, and then the other one just gashes with Lady Silverhair, and just panic. I'm going to use my full movement. I know this is probably going to trigger from the spider, but I'm going to move over to Zakan, kind of right over.
And Kalo, our good friend Mac has got your inspiration right back at you, mate. Thank you, Mac.
You're the best, Mac. Thank you.
Okay.
Hmm.
So yeah, you just like slash across the chest of the front one, just like this is sparter it off the cliff into the water. He goes, swoosh, and it just lies there, the dark blood just pooling out in the water. And as all this blood is being spilt here and everything, there's definitely a whiff coming down, and the wind is coming down off the mountain towards the village. You start to hear noises beyond the trees as something is coming up from the village below. Okay. Ant. Yes, Kilo.
So I guess real quick, we'll just bend down and kind of put the shield kind of right close to Zakan with Silverhair pointed over at the matron mother, and in Undercommon we'll look over at her. You want your damn property. You're going... Oh, hold on. Proper Undercommon. You want your damn property, you'll have to get through me.
Excellent. Nicely timed with the music as well. Okay. As we kick into full Vistani mode. There are no Vistani here, folks, but it is originally a soundset I created for Barovia. Okay, so yes, you go just cutting through these goblin minions and then shout that out to the priestess. And that brings us to said priestess. And she turns and she's like, you are proving a little bit of a pain. Maybe I should deal with you before we take back what is ours. And she just leaps over Zakan's body, and the scourge crack through the air towards you. sorry, Zakan, I'm going to stand on you. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped over, because Darrendel's unconscious, I skipped over, but we do have Esmeralda and Eldith. Sorry.
Yeah.
First, I need dex
Also,
save.
I feel like she straight up steps on Zakan.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely. Just into the mud. I need the dex saves from both of you.
Dex save.
DC 11 for Eldith, DC 14 for Esmeralda.
It's only an 8.
An 8. Okay, you take 1 piercing. How'd you go, Laura?
I think it was an 11.
An 11. Okay, that's not enough, Esmeralda. Actually, I'll do the damage on the tokens, don't worry about that. So that is 1 for Laura. Sorry, Eldith. And Esmeralda takes 4, because she's got the 4 around her. Okay, but you can take your turns. Esmeralda, please.
I think Esmeralda is still muttering under red goblins, giant war spider, freaking nature mother. What am I doing here? Why am I always in this position? And then takes her short sword and slices at the ones in the 4 in front of her. So I think that's sorry, there are two next to each other. I think that's a 22.
Let me double check. Yep. Excellent.
Yeah, 4.
So 4 piercing. Yours does the damage automatically for some reason. Okay, so that just cuts down 1. Which one would you like to go for?
The one directly in front of me.
Top or bottom?
The bottom, next to Elda.
Next to Eldith? Okay, yeah, so you cut that one. Is it stabs it to Eldith? Okay. And she has 2 attacks?
Yes. So that's a 13.
Definitely hit. Sorry, 13. Actually, I think it was 15. Yeah, sorry, not enough. Okay. Eldith, go.
So I think, so is she distanced from these goblins?
At the moment, yes.
Yeah, so I think she stabs her like short sword into the side of the tree so that it's like within reach.
Yep.
And then pulls her bow back over from her shoulder and is just gonna fire at these goblins.
If she runs 15 feet and gets them all in a nice line there.
Oh, like
they have to be in a line for the overkill.
Yeah, why not? Let's say she's like jumping through some trees and stuff. So it'd be like here.
Yeah. So Elora, you see Eldith running away, and then she stops, drops to one knee, pulls the bow back.
I hope this is cool as the scene warrants.
Come on, shish kebab it.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so
Eldith coming in.
Hell yeah, Elder.
roll me a d8.
Just roll one here.
It's d8 plus 10.
That's a 5.
5. Okay, so that's plus the 10. So that is 15. So it cuts through 3 of them. So Elora, the 3 of them in front of you just seem to go and just like fall down. That's amazing.
Seeing the last one standing, she goes and pulls out another arrow to fire.
Oh shit, yeah, she's got 2 attacks, doesn't she?
Yeah. So she does that kind of like scoff, like, oh, fine. But that's only an 8.
Only an 8? Oh, okay, no, the goblin just like hides behind Esmeralda. It's like, okay. No,
And I think she calls out, like, as she fires that other one to Elora, and she says, Esmeralda and I can clean these up. We've got bigger problems. And she gestures, like, over towards the advancing warrior.
Okay. And the priestess is back to standing on top of our friend there. Where did she go? Yeah, she's there, right?
Steps him right into the mud.
I see her right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I'm just gonna move you out the way there, so I can't. Sorry. For some reason it wasn't showing up on mine. Okay, so
But
she
she
just
do that, like, villain, like, kick. you know, like kind
Yeah.
of like.
Yeah, just like scuffs you through the mud out of the way. She's like, and Kayla, you just see that.
Why are you so aggressive? How did we get here?
Priestess of Law, Scourge. Ha! 18 misses, right?
18 misses.
And 20 misses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ah! Cursed Paladins. She's like,
Tank,
and
tank.
she kind of sees the insignia and stuff on your armor. She's like, accursed follower of Elastrai. I would expect nothing less from someone of mixed merits such as yourself.
She makes it better mother than you.
Oh,
And that brings us
Corbin
to
from the back. Oh.
Eldith shouted that out to Elora, but Elora doesn't have to wait as the Drow elite warrior points his sword across the battlefield, across Darendil's unconscious form. To you, he's like, I do not care what disillusions this. Sorry, what's the word I'm looking for? I do not care what madness has taken this one. He is not real royalty, but we have heard some interesting things about you, Your Highness. You will fetch an even greater price. Just goes charging towards you. And springs towards you with their sword. Yeah. Only a 14
Doesn't hit.
and 23.
I can use uncanny dodge to help.
Yes, you got half the damage. Okay.
Nice.
So that is gonna be 9, 18 reduced to 9. So 9 damage for you, Elora. And they just like clashing blades with you there as you duck out of the way of the worst of it. And that brings us to you, Elora.
Alright, so seeing this warrior charge at me, and then also now probably looking into the distance, seeing Zakan and Darren passed out, I do begin to panic a little bit. But she clutches onto Dawnbringer even tighter, and sings. Oh, that's a 10.
10. Afraid it's a miss. The offhand.
Mm.
On my offhand. 8. Totally.
8. Okay, just cling, clang as it parries both blades. He's like, have you been skipping your lessons, Your Highness? Okay, and that brings us to the goblins. That one is going to go for Esmeralda. Misses. And the 2 archers are going to shoot at you, Kalo. Actually, one at you, Kalo, one at you, Corbin. Miss Corbin, and miss both of you. Brings us to you, Corbin.
Alright.
You can hear cries from the ones that were still in the valley, the Drow warriors and the Brigand Death warriors that were fighting, and the goblins out there. There, from all of them, there are just cries and like, from the village, watch out, they're coming. And then all the noises you can hear in Soundscape.
They are starting to have way too much fun in the fight. Yeah, after a while, if they were in a fight for too long, they start having way too much fun with it. So the first thing that they're going to do is try to get the spider, not down, but
Slam your
definitely,
burning sphere again.
yeah, because it's still up. It's concentration for it. I think I need to roll concentration.
Okay.
I double check real quick. Where did it go? Oh, there. Character sheet left my tabs. It says concentration up to 1 minute, so don't have to roll for concentration.
Were you injured?
No.
No, so you're good. You don't
Okay, cool.
You don't have to roll when you're injured.
All right. Well, then it's this is another one of those going to attack with the spear. So it's just moving it, continuously moving it to like back them up back in the water, actually. But this isn't me casting it. This is a continuation of it. So I'd have to end this so I could cast another spell, right?
If you want to cast another concentration spell, you have to end this one, but other spells are okay.
Okay. Let me make sure this is this one's instantaneous. Yeah, I'm gonna use it. I would like to use this fire sphere to back up, like to continue to back them up so that they're in the water again.
You're between them and the water. They've gone past you. They're over to the west of you.
Oh, okay. Hey, it could still work. I think it just means that I can still do this, and then I would still have a bonus action. So I think I can do everything I want. So yeah, they have to make the save for the fire damage.
So the burning sphere slams into them again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, dex save. It's 18, so half damage.
Yep. Three damage. I rolled a 6.
Okay, thank you.
And then I'm going to make sure nobody is around me. No, yeah, this will just be the thing. So yeah, so they're like, and then I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave directly on it.
Nice.
Ooh.
Is that a save as well?
Double checking right now. It is a con save, 12.
Con save of 12. Okay,
Yeah, so it's like instantaneous.
big old beastie. Ooh, but that is a natural one.
Okay, 2d8. Actually, I have to get another dice. D8. There you go, little goober.
Thank you, Bunsen.
7, 8, 9, 10. 10 damage.
10? Nice. Cool. This massive concussive force just echoes around the valley.
And it is pushed 10 feet away from me.
Alright.
And that means 10 feet away from everybody.
Ooh.
Right now. And then still have my action. I'm gonna use my movement to now like run. And my bonus action would be me dashing. That would take up my bonus action.
And the bonus action was to move the burning sphere, I believe.
That was the first thing I did.
But, to move it on your turn is a bonus action, right?
It says as a bonus action, I can move it after my attack.
Mm-hmm. And then on subsequent turns as well, right? While you're concentrating.
Well, I'm concentrating. That still counts as my bonus action to continue to attack with it.
To move it, yeah.
When you move the sphere, you can go through that 5-foot sphere. Last turn, the duration. All right. Oh. I think I could still do this. I would just have to mark a key point. But I'm shape-shifting.
Using a wild shape?
Yep, using wild shape. Like using my movement to run closer to where Zakan and everything is happening with Kalo and Zakan.
You need to use your action to wild shape. You used it for the thunder wave, but you can move. You just have your movement.
I can wild shape as a bonus action. That's why I said I was going to use a key point.
No, what bonus action's only Circle of the Moon. It's that one specific druid that can do it as a bonus action. Normal druids is an action, a full action.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Me doing Thunder Wave is what took it. Okay. So confused the last spell. Just saying.
So you have your movements.
Except my bonus action, that wasn't it. And then Thunder Wave was my attack, so all I can do is move.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm confused. I will forever be confused about key points because I thought the whole point of them was to substitute them for extra bonus actions.
For some some things, like the Step of the Wind and Flurry of Blows, but not anything.
Okay.
Yeah, just the few the monk abilities.
And then that's all
Yeah,
I
you
can
got
do.
Flurry of Blows, Patient Defense, and Step of the Wind. All right. Okay.
Oh yeah, since I can't do Flurry of Blows, then okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we're moving where to?
Is Prince still okay?
He's unconscious.
Okay, but he's fine.
I mean, from the way they've been talking, they were talking about reclaiming their property, so you assume they wouldn't have killed him.
Okay. My thing is that so I don't need to go over there to him. I need to go over to the person who's trying to take him.
Yeah, the two. There's the priestess that's fighting Kalo, and there's the elite warrior that's fighting Elora.
They're both after Darendelle. Guys, the one time you're suddenly popular, my dude. You know, I'm gonna be low-key strategic about it and move here so I can go help either side when it's my turn.
Okay, gotcha.
That's where I'm
Nice. Yeah, that works. Yeah. Okay, excellent.
And that fire, that sphere stays there. It does not move with me. I want you to know that it is still near that
Oh, yeah,
spider.
no problem. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Kalo, the giant war spider, just has a taste. It likes that Kalo cuisine. What can I say? It's gonna try.
It likes that cuisine.
It's gonna have
Quite delectable.
try and bite you again. It's a 2.
That's more shield than it is
Never
armor.
dealt with, yeah.
For some reason, it starts speaking Draconic. It's like, kanzame daikirai. It's like, I hate
Get it
canned
out.
food. I hate canned food. Okay, and you are okay, my friend. It is going to keep shying away from the fire. To 10, 15, 20. So it comes down there. I love the art of this thing. It's so cool.
I just
Okay.
like fighting under its body.
Yeah,
Like,
basically.
it's like powering
Just
over
like-
as like a
just
pavilion.
Just like clambering
Just
up.
totally
really quickly.
squished.
Everyone dodging the legs.
Yeah, just these massive bladed legs, just like. I love how it's just got actual axes and things just strapped to it.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, so Kayla, your turn, mate. With
Sure.
Esmeralda and Eldith on deck.
Yes. Just as a quick comment, I would be hilarious if the spider also stepped on Zakan as well. So now you've got both the priestess and the spider putting poor Zakan into the
Getting
grip.
knocked around like a rag doll. Respect the elderly, damn.
It's like the hot drow priestess with the scourge. That's kind of a step on me kind of situation. But the giant spider, I don't need it. Don't need it.
Like, no thanks.
Hey.
No thank you. John, let's do something fun.
I mean, that's what we're here.
I'm gonna grapple the priestess,
Okay.
or attempt to grapple.
Come here,
the priestess.
you.
So give me an athletics check, please.
Sure thing. That's gonna be. Oopsie. That's a 9.
Fine. She gets a dirty 20 on her dex. She just dodges out of the way. What are you trying to do? It is I who should capture you. Sorry.
As far as I recall, you're looking for your property. And your property is right here. And he'll accidentally step on Sakan again as he like misses.
Pulls a card.
And then we'll go for a grapple one more time. Multi-attack lets me do that.
Hey,
So
you're not more careful. I'm gonna make him start failing death saves. Just be kicked around under here.
how's an 18 fare, John?
What are you trying to do, sorry?
Grapple again. I get to do it twice. Multi-attack.
Cool. Lee!
So
How you
beat an
doing, Lee?
18.
Welcome in, Raiders. Hope you're doing well. We are fighting this big boy, giant spider with its goblin friendos on the back, a Loth priestess, and various other nasties. I hope you're doing well, Lee. Good to see you. Okay, so one more athletics.
Yeah. Oh.
How'd you go?
I got an 18.
18. I got a 9 this time. So you just grab her and do what?
And just as I get her in the lock, I will drag her my full speed, which is half speed, which is 15, over towards the river. You want your property so bad, but you look so pitiful. We'll have to wash you and cleanse you before you take them back. And just drag her all the way here. That's as far as I can go.
Okay.
So bring her over right here.
The spider will take an attack of opportunity. Stabs. Oh, sorry, tries to. I mean, good. Yeah, why? It really wants to bite you. Natural 1.
Oh, poor spider.
Can't.
You're transferring all your bad luck to the spider.
Apparently. Okay. Excellent. So, that happens. Let me grab something quickly here. Combat. 2 seconds, folks. Just checking something here. Attack. Okay. So, yes, you drag them how far?
So that's a total of 15 feet, because I can only move half my speed when dragging.
Okay, yep, so you drag her over there. Okay.
That's it.
Noted. Which brings us to our fabulous NPCs. Esmeralda.
I think Esmeralda looks behind her shoulder and
Dex.
sees this giant war spider coming.
Yep, and Dex save, please.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, no,
Sure.
there needs to be 3 of them. You're okay. Sorry, my bad.
Okay. Yeah, she sees this giant spider and she goes, oh, no. And swings her short sword at the goblin, the last standing goblin. And that was a 10.
No!
No.
Second attack.
Frantically swings once again.
Oh!
And 6.
But it's like, you suck! Praise nuts. Okay. How about Eldith?
Eldith is going to step just here to get a bead on the goblin.
Okay.
And fires off a shot there for
No.
only an 8.
Second arrow.
Let's do another one.
This goblin's
Goblin.
super tough.
11.
No! It's just- I should be.
Hanging on.
Yeah! Downfall! Yeah!
I'll promote this goblin.
Okay. Sorry, my friends. Drow Priestess of Lolth. Quickly do this. Right, okay, so, the Drow Priestess Kalo, just, says, "Get your hands off me!" and just slams down with the scourge at you. Slam. Only an 8.
No,
and a natural
sir.
1. Wow. Rolling so badly
Doink,
today.
doink.
That armor.
Yeah,
Who is your tailor?
mechanically, the grapple doesn't do anything, but apparently it does do something. Okay, which brings us to the warrior Elora, coming for you still. And 21.
That hits.
You're gonna do the thing again?
Uncanny dodge, yes.
Okay, so that is gonna be. Just 4. 19 reduced to 9.
Yeah, she's not doing too well. She's like holding her side and kind of like bleeding out a little bit at this point.
Yes, that is right. You should be unconscious in the mud like your friends.
And another one. Only a 10 on the second one.
You catch it. Not today.
Okay. Robojacks. Robojacks, you're going for Australia as well. Definitely the way forward. Definitely the way forward. Okay. Brings us to you, Elora.
I think Olora's gonna kind of whisper under her breath to Esmeralda, like, get out of here as soon as you can. Get distance.
I'm not leaving you.
You have to. So you can see what's in front of us. And then she's gonna swing Dawnbringer again. That's a 22.
Nice. Hits.
Yes. 13 radiant damage.
Nice.
And I don't get to do sneak attack, do I?
No, sorry.
Yeah. But I think Alora's gonna say something along like, I didn't need to take classes. I learned how to fight the hard way, and you're gonna learn too.
Ah, nice. Okay, and they are blooded with that hit.
Ooh.
Okay, as it cuts and she's like, ah, cursed light. Ah! And okay, and that brings us to the goblin.
Wait, I forgot. I have my offhand.
Okay.
I didn't do my bonus action.
You're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
That's 17.
Just misses, I'm afraid.
Alright.
So parries the blow. Okay, and the goblin.
Your time of reckoning is upon you.
Only an 11, so Elora's Esmeralda's fine. It's just like, go away. Okay, and the two archers are going for you, Corbin, with that nasty burning flame of yours. That's going to be dirty 20.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Which is going to be only 4 piercing.
Whoop, whoop.
And then you, Kalo. No, stupid armor. Does not hit you. And Corbin, you're set.
Okay. Do I want to give up my bonus action again to move this sphere into the wooden structure and set it on fire? I think I do.
Okay, so yeah, slam the sphere into that.
So we can get like wedged. So so now it's just stuck there. Excuse me.
Okay, I'm gonna make one of the snipers also try and make the dex save.
Mm-hmm.
It was only a 7, so roll the damage for that as well.
2d6. 2d6. 4, and that is a 5. 9.
9, excellent. Okay, immediately on its last legs.
Ooh.
Okay, as it slams into one of them, it's like and then the big platform on the back of the spider just goes around them, and it's like, oh my god.
Okay, I can officially stop caring about that now. Okay, yes, that was worth the bonus action. So now I have to do an actual thing, which is gonna be my friends. Who I technically don't really care about. I'm just mad that the spider's evil. There's goblins everywhere. The people who are supposed to be my friends are actively being stabbed, and it's because of Mr. Pointy, and I think I'm better than everybody else, lady.
Kalo has apparently embraced a new religion and is just holding on to the priestess. Let's hug it out, champ. Let's hug it out.
We've been having this dumb conversation like the whole battle, Kalo. Are you? You good?
Like the whole time, it's just all been undercommon too, and you just see the embrace, and you're just like, oh.
Right, like do you need help, dude? Like as they like crash the meteor of the spirit into the spider. Are you good?
Are you?
But what you doing?
Right, what you doing?
Oh,
How's your
Corbin.
day been?
Sorry, Corbin. I need a concentration check, please. Constitution saving throw.
For me?
Yep.
Boo, why?
Because the arrow shot you before.
Aw. Ha ha ha! 21, nat 20!
Nice.
Nice.
Hey.
This is the one and only time that digital dice have not completely screwed me. It's not the only time, but
Sweet. Okay, so action, bonus action. Oh no, bonus
Yeah,
action's
bonus-
done. Action.
I'm gonna go. I can't tell which of my teammates to go help, so I'm gonna go after Mr. Pointy Dude and this other.
The elite warrior looks worse, and Eldith and Esmeralda are there, so you think Kalo's probably in more trouble.
Okay. That's why I keep asking, "Are you good?" I'm waiting for him to be like, "Help me!"
Yeah, don't ignore him. He's not one to confess pain apparently.
God,
Although also his armor is doing very, very well.
very well.
Also, your poor friend Zakan in the mud,
Screw that guy.
I don't care.
unconscious.
Literally, all I could do is go over there and like slap you and hope that doesn't bring you back.
Good parry would work.
Be gentle with them, you say.
No,
That's
yeah.
Like a sensu
That's what it
bean.
needs.
You just gotta like throw it,
Magical-
shove it down the throat.
Magical healing will bring him back. Yeah,
okay.
that's the only thing.
Works. Actually. I have second. What is this called? Yeah, no. I don't know if this works. I don't know if this can heal.
What are you trying to
This is
use?
mostly necrotic damagey. It's called Wither and Bloom.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that also heals, because you know how sometimes necromantic spells will have a healing aspect to them as well as a, die aspect.
So look. Wither. So many spells.
I know. But I'll do. No, wait. I do. I do have access to that. Yay, druid spells.
You invoke both death and life upon a 10-foot radius sphere sent to a point within range. Each creature of your choice in the area must make a Constitution saving throw, taking 2d6 necrotic damage on a failed save or half.
Yes, that's not gonna help him. Is that gonna?
In addition, one creature of your choice in that area can spend and roll one of its unspent hit dice.
Ooh.
And
Yes?
and it's from a spell, so it's magical healing. Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
That's awesome. So so the giant war spider will have to make a save.
Yes, man. I am just been very mean to this spider. It is the meanest I've ever been to spiders.
True. You just like
Don't tell Webster.
The battle stops and
Hey,
Webster's
don't
just
tell
sitting nearby
Webster.
trees, just like
Alright.
just backs away slowly.
Right.
DC 12 con save for the big boy. Ah. That is going to be 16, I'm afraid.
I think it does half damage
It doesn't, I'm afraid.
for Wither and Bloom.
Oh yeah, sorry, half. Yeah. So 2d6 halved. Hey Daisy.
Hi, Daisy. Hey, 5 and a 3. 8.
8
And then half is 4.
Nice. That is that. All right, nicely done. And that brings us, and also, yeah. So Zakan, you feel this life energy go through. You can use one of your hit dice.
Thank you. I get one more round of combat in before I'm off next week. That's 6, and then I was also looking at the spell because I thought it was super cool, and it looks like it's plus Corbin's spellcasting ability modifier.
Oh, is it? Oh, yes, it is. Yeah. So that is hit dice plus 1.
Yeah, for my
but-
modifier, yeah. I am
I
not
will
there.
take it.
I am the sorry.
Dabbling in magic.
Yeah.
It's weird key points, remember? I still don't think that it's anything but weird key points.
Yes.
I don't understand its magic.
Okay, so yeah, Zakan, you are not unconscious anymore, but you are prone in the
Hooray.
mud. You feel strangely bruised more than the hits.
Sorry.
Deeply in the mud.
It's just imprint, Zakan imprint in the mud. Okay, done. And
Anybody else in my range? No.
anything else? Any movement?
Yes, closer. Can I just dash into her?
Into her, or you can climb up the spider. So the last sniper that's up there.
I guess she was in a 10-foot range.
It's not of her. It's of the points that's next to you. So
Oh, I see. Centered on the point.
yeah, I think. Actually,
Like
no.
he has her,
you
he has
could-
her grappled. Could I just
You could
charge?
put it right there, and that would just get her. And it would get Zakan as well.
Also, cool note that non-magical vegetation in the area withers.
Okay, so yeah, that whole area just dies. Yeah. Okay, so
Just bloodbending style. They're like
Yeah, just draw it all out of
they
there.
just draw it out and then just shoot it out in the two different. Because remember, their hands are like withered and bright. That one for their healing
right,
hand
yeah.
is like this withered, and then this for their hurting hand is like this bright, almost luminescent
okay.
thing. So they're just shooting them out of their different hands towards where they need to go.
She failed, took the whole damage, and she also is now bloodied.
Ooh.
Okay.
Just like life force getting drawn.
That's
Out
another
of her
crit.
while she's
She said
grappled.
this. Sorry, I mean to yell over you.
Same-
Yell-
No, no.
It was the same damage as before. It's okay. But yes.
Said she failed.
Yeah, the same damage as before. Same roll as the first one.
Okay.
Okay. Now, feeling vibrations in the mud underneath its vast form, Zakarn. Actually, Corbin, roll me a d6. I'll give you some fire damage to the spider as it's getting burnt up top.
5.
5.
Wilhelm
nice.
screams as they fall off the thing.
Yeah, right. Also bloodied, by the way, the giant spider. And then the let's see here. Okay, yeah, it's gonna try and trample you, Zakan.
That's so mean.
No. This is a cartoon where it's like every time they scared a thing, it just purposely ran over the same person. I watched a cartoon. I don't know what it's from.
Yeah, it's like slowly gets to its feet and then brum, just comes back the other way.
You just get-
22, Zakan.
No!
Oh no.
There's a bladed leg.
It's so cruel.
I'm trying. I've been attacking this spider.
How many HP did you get back?
7.
7. That's 11 damage.
Yeah. You know what you're doing.
Right.
There's something right underneath its delicate underside. It's gonna react. I'm sorry.
You didn't even get up yet. You just opened your eyes, and it was like that elephant. Like it came and found you.
Yeah, Corbin, you look across. You're like, Zakan, come back to us, and you say, Corbin, thank you. No. Sorry, Zakan.
We back out.
Now, there is also a slight problem because the spider is not thinking to do non-lethal damage like the priestess was. So you are now on death saving throws.
Oh no.
Dang.
This is Caleb's nightmare. It's also Corbin's.
All right. Okay. So that brings us to Caleb. Oh,
I've got 3 options and they might become one depending on your answer, John. Hypothetically, how deep is the drop into the river?
how far?
Yeah.
It's about 15 feet where you are.
I was hoping for deeper. Okay. Seeing the spider trounce Zakan again, he's going to release the priestess and be back for you later. And he will, at the risk of the opportunity attack, run over to Corbin. Not Corbin. Zakan. I can't see Zakan under the spider, so I'll assume, am I close?
You can see him on the stream.
Oh, he's underneath the. Okay, so right here.
Yeah.
There we go.
25 away from where you originally were.
Yeah.
Also, sorry,
And
Corbin,
then-
another dex save for the giant spider because it didn't move away from the sphere this time. That's okay. It passes.
You said it's okay. It still takes half damage. Stop forgetting my half damage.
Yep, 2d6.
Stop. 3, 5, 8, 4.
Ooh.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
That was the fastest math I've ever mastered.
It sounded really bad though. It's like 3, 5, 8, 4. That's not how it goes. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, wait a minute.
Okay, excellent. Okay, Kalo, how about it?
Yes. So, with his action, he's going to bend down on
He's
Zakan
going.
again. Please, just stay up. And I will use Healing Hands and give him 25 HP back. Or give
Nice.
Zakan 25 HP back.
Okay,
Damn.
better.
So they should be 25.
Chaotic.
Okay, so yep. Zakan, you come back to consciousness and you feel, and you just see Kalo kneeling beside you. Anything else, Kalo?
Just before the end of turn, don't scare me like that again. I can't lose you a second time. And then he'll just stand up.
Yes, thank you. Okay, I need some NPCs. Esmeralda, Eldith, how about it? Esmeralda, how'd you go? God, kill this goblin.
Yeah, I think Esmeralda's like, okay, I understand. I will finish off this goblin and I will shoot from the darkness as we usually do, but can't just leave you here right now.
Invincible!
Is this the same freaking little goblin?
same one.
Can I cast friends on the goblin? Can we get a new? He's getting on my
Laura,
nerves.
one second
I'm starting to be
attack,
impressed with it.
On my offhand, then I get a 15.
Corbin's like, we gotta take him with us, and then Esmeralda's like, no, stop.
No, absolutely not.
Finally, it's like invincible.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. That's the last thing they hear.
And then Esmeralda's gonna use her movement to come go backwards into this tree. Yeah.
Okay. And brings us to Eldith. What's Eldith doing? The Drow warrior's right there. Priestess is over there.
Oh, that's me.
Yep. Sorry, mate.
Sorry, I was looking for the concept. So I think Eldith, seeing things finally go down with the goblin, pulls the short sword back out of the tree because Alora has been like stumbling. She goes, "Alora, I've got you," and charges at the warrior.
Nice.
So it's going to take 2 swings at him.
Good luck. Be tough.
As you get away from her, you incel.
Miss.
15.
And just
18.
hits. Just hits.
Hey.
Get that damage.
Yeah, so I think he turns around and deflects the one, but then she just comes right back and stabs it into him.
Yes, indeed.
6.
Nice. All right.
Laura's looking on with very fearful eyes, like, no, you shouldn't be running into this.
And then, but then, Alora, then you remember that, and it's like, oh, but sneak attack.
Oh, well, actually, still right there. Don't move.
No, you're good. You're good. Okay. Our priestess friend.
Is she a friend though?
Sorry, no, I misspoke. It's gonna come charging. She's like, you have caused enough trouble. And she's just charging at you, Kalo. Comes charging in underneath the spider. There's just this big fuzzy ceiling over the top of you, big canopy over there, and goes for the scourge. Come on, miss, hits. Finally got through.
There we
22.
go.
And that's gonna be. Oh, it does not want to roll the damage on here. Okay, so that is. Ooh, probably just as well I didn't hit very much with this. Okay, that is 21 damage.
21.
Yes.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. You're in danger.
As you feel the barbs of this thing just dig into a gap they found in your protection there, and then the poison starts spreading through your body from those wounds. Okay, and that's her turn. The elite warrior is going. Okay, he's like. I think he's gonna turn. He's like, you think your little friends can save you? I beg to disagree. And he just turns on Eldith. Cut. That is a hit. For 19. Yeah, he just downs Eldith in one hit. He just turns, she just collapses unconscious on the ground. There, and just boom, down immediately, and then he turns for you, like just spinning, the blade whirling round as he spins his wrist. And now, for you, Your Highness, and uses a second attack on you. Yeah. Only an 11. Zakan! Welcome back.
Yay! Back. just been jamming to music. So I think Zakan, I imagine Kalo, with the hands of healing, has helped Zakan up onto shaky feet, and that sort of energy infuses them, and they stand straighter. They say, "Thank you, my friend." And then, there's kind of a moment, where genuine gratitude, and then they see the matron approach, and they just, from the holster at their side, they whip out the drowned spider dagger and throw it at the matron. Ooh, nice. As she's approaching. So let's see how we go. I'm gonna use Inspiration Crystal.
Good look.
Around that. How's a 19?
That's enough. Nice.
Hey. So I think, thank you. And then whips that out and says, "Behind you."
What?
That's going to be 4 piercing.
Good look.
As the spider motif dagger strikes true.
Nice.
And actually, I will pump an extra d4 into that as a favored foe. Mark the matron for the rest of combat.
Gotcha.
So that's an additional 4 on top of that.
Excellent. Okay. Excellent. Go, go, go. And anything else on your turn?
I'm just going to do some movement with the extra 15 feet.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3. We'll go right there. Is that still... That's not attack of opportunity from the spider?
I feel like the spider's preoccupied. It's on fire.
I just want to do a 3-person flanking type thing, basically.
Yeah, you're up there. No, you're good. You're still good. Okay, cool. Excellent. Elora, Lustrous.
Yeah, seeing Eldith go down, she's really gritting her teeth and charges right in with Dawnbringer. That's a 17.
Misses, I'm afraid. Oh. You couldn't save her. You can't save yourself.
What do I want to do? There's no one else around me, right?
Dragon at Rest, thank you for the inspiration for Zakan. There's no one else
Technically,
there.
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda backed up
Okay.
to shoot from a distance. I think I'm gonna take my bonus action to disengage and try to get some distance between us.
Okay.
Come to me, Alara.
No.
Goes the complete opposite direction. Alara, I'm over here.
Sorry, this is not how I'm used to fighting.
No, it's fine. This is funny.
Okay. Sorted. Anything else?
That's all I can do.
Okay, Corbin.
Actually, as I watch my friend run away from me,
Yeah, right.
I feel like Corbin notices the light behind him, and it's like, oh, Zakan's awake. Which for them means everything is gonna be totally fine, because
Sure. That's it.
in their brain they're like, oh, Zakan's up, everything's gonna be fine. But that guy, they're both there. This is a lot. There's a lot going on.
Yeah. You think if you focus on the priestess, like if she goes down, the goblins will probably just leg it.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna Beyblade this lady's head off. And by that I mean I'm going to, and it is a cantrip, and it costs a bonus action to cast Shillelagh on my whip, and then I'm going to like aim for her neck with my whip and then yank.
Ooh,
So like the Beyblade, I hope, was an accurate depiction.
feisty.
At the very most, I'm going to pull her into my boot, because this will be the beginning of a Fury of Blows.
Okay, so yeah,
Shillelagh,
it uses your
no.
spellcasting ability instead of your strength.
Mhm.
So that is a +4.
Yep. So Shillelagh +4.
Come on, Corbin.
Alright. I'm going for the Sith dice. No, come back! It betrayed me like all Sith do. It rolled off of my desk, and I'm not chasing it. Okay, +4, that makes it at 18.
Nice, hits.
Nice.
Alright, and that is 1d8 +1.
Yep.
This is the best battle ska I've ever had in my life. So that is a 6 + 1, which makes it a 7.
Nice.
And then I have 2 more attacks with my Fury Blows.
Nice. So you close the distance.
Yep. So it's like they yank them, and it's like right, like them, like you know those like that ball with the little loop on it that you like punch.
Yep.
That's kind of what they do with it. They like use
Nice.
their elbow and then kick them. They're going to kick their feet underneath of them.
Nice.
So first attack is going to be, ooh, okay. First attack is going to be, what is my unarmed strike? That's just +2, right? Yep, the unarmed strike. Oh no, it's +4. So that is another 18. I rolled a 14
Excellent. Hits.
for the first hit.
2.
And the second one is 13 + 4.
17. Both hit. So that's extra 4
Both
damage.
hit. Yep.
Excellent. She is on her last legs. So she has 10 or less HP.
Awesome. So we are like beating her down right now,
Yeah.
and if it is the spider's turn, they
It
got
is.
a roll to make.
If it stays where it is.
Would
roll
it
me-
have been a minute yet, or
because
because I still haven't taken damage?
Yeah, if it finishes its turn on where the wall is, it takes the damage.
Oh.
But it will take the d6 from the burning platform. So roll a d6.
Yeah, really, that's what I'm talking about, because I like crashed the sphere into the wood, so it's on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like move wherever it's running, it's like in there with it. So am I rolling anything right now?
A d6 right now. Yeah.
Thank you. Oh yeah, it's a 4.
Okay, thank you. And it is gonna choices. Okay, Kalo, you're the winner. It goes for you.
Oh,
Awesome.
Kayla.
I want to eat the tasty Kalo. No. 14.
That soap you use, Kalo, it smells so good.
It does.
It's the forbidden
Pleasure
fruit.
like a daisy. Okay,
That
and
is God, the light.
Mrs. there, and then Corbin 2d6. Natural 20. So I need the natural 20 against Kalo, not against this fire damage.
All right, 4 and 4 is 8.
Okay, we're down to 4. Thank you. Okay, and that brings us to you, Kalo.
Let's go all out. We are on last legs. We are gonna take it all through last legs. How does a 19 fare against the priestess?
That's a hit.
That is a hit.
Yep.
All right, that is 8 damage
Okay.
on the first hit. Second one, Mac, I may
Okay.
need your beautiful guidance if this botches. No, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be 25 to hit,
That hits.
and that's gonna be 6 for a total of 14.
Okay, so Kalo, as you spin your, what are you fighting with here? Lady Silverhair?
Lady Silverhair.
Okay. Yes, as Lady Silverhair, the blade just like, just whistles through the air. Tell me what happens.
So almost like a dervish kind of dancing with the blade, 2 quick slashes on her. And on that second slash, he'll let it kind of get into the clavicle a little bit under her arm. She will forgive you in time, but for now, you will be punished. Right up the chest.
Oh,
Wow. Okay. The blood just spills out and just like across her priestess robes, this kind of like white, almost like spider silk robes, and just blossoms across, and she just like falls down to her knees in the mud and the withered plants that were destroyed by Corbin's magic before. What are these pathetic creatures to you? Why do you help them? They belong to us.
Takes the blade, puts it right under her chin. That's what you do not understand. You see property. I see potential.
And then just you slice across, and she twists and falls into the dirt. And you hear an anguished "No! No!" from the elite warrior to the south. He's like, You have won this day. You shall not be dragged kicking and screaming to Menzo Branson. But what is it you say? I should cut my losses? He stamps his sword down into Eldith's unconscious form, guts her from neck to navel, and dashes off into the trees.
Gonna run over.
Yeah, also runs over.
Checking for a pulse, anything. Is she unconscious or?
Spare the dying.
She was unconscious. unconscious. But there's any more. She's gone.
And as the spell leaves Zakan's hands and finds no purchase, they just shake their head. And since their mask is off, you can see just how deeply sad they are.
With the leader gone, the goblins frantically trying to stamp out and extinguish the flames on the back of the giant war spider just wheel it about and go crashing off through the trees as well. And hey, good night, how are you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. Our adventurers have defeated a combination of goblin and drow, chasing them from the Underdark, but not without cost, as the shield dwarf scout, Eldith, was slain. She got to see the surface world, but will never make it to Gauntle Grim, the Dwarven Keep. And you gather around here, around Eldith's still form. Esmeralda comes up here too. And as you do, shapes start to appear through the trees, and then up over the top of them, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Charcuccio comes flapping up over and down next to you, Corbin. And as they do, the spider form of Webster also comes chittering and skittering through the trees. And behind them come various large silhouettes. And you see a mix of fur and leather clad large humans, barbarians, who are frequently located in this northern part of Faerun, and this close to the Lurkwood. And skulking alongside them are various dire wolves and regular wolves, and an even larger humanoid form steps through, and you can see from the torso up they are also a massive wolf-like creature. But as they step through the trees into the clearing where you all are, they shift back down into a regular humanoid form as you see this werewolf step through and call out to you.
Hello there. Is everyone okay?
Corbin's like, no! Like really loudly and like angrily.
And Corbin spins and says, no! Like, angrily towards them, and then stops. And you catch your breath, Corbin. You're looking at Eldith, and you didn't as they arrived. As you turn and look around, you also hear everyone. You also hear Corbin say, "Grey Wolf tribe." And Corbin, you see that these barbarians here are all members of the Grey Wolf tribe, who are scattered throughout this area, and whose main encampment, the center of their group, although they are scattered throughout the Spine of the World Mountains, the main base of operations, their main encampment, is just below Raven Rock Monastery in the valley. And your family has connections with them, and has had so for years and years. And
She like immediately turned back around and like and like put their hood up and are just like, no, I can't do this right now.
And the werewolves and their natural wolf companions look something like, we do not wish you any harm. You are safe. The others, they have been driven off. Please, you must come to our village. And slowly, with Eldith's unmoving form across Webster's back, you are led by the members of the Grey Wolf clan down to their semi-permanent camp here in the Frost Hills. And that is where we shall stop. And thank you, Sirenscape. Okay. Well done, guys. That was a tough one.
I think that shook us all.
Right? We're all trying to figure out what the hell's happening right now, okay? Just give us a second.
Yeah, no, please. It's okay.
Can't just leave us with this trauma, John. Come on now.
Jeez.
So yes, as the stars and the moon shine down on the Frost Hills, we will be joining most of you. Zakan will take this loss. I mean, yeah, kind of, yeah, you're missing next week there, Stephen, so kind of, Zakan kind of like withdraws into them, because like Eldith and you were like scouting together all the time, like we didn't like mechanically like RP it out so much, but you know, when you were going through the Underdark, like the two of you were collecting food and scouting together all the time.
Yes,
So-
I think they spent a good amount of time together, and as they're loading up, I think it's Zakan who puts her body up onto Webster, like wrapped up in some materials that they have, and they put a hand on top of her, and replacing their mask, they say, "Don't worry, I'll see you home."
Nice. And as you wind down the valley, we shall leave for now. But we shall see what happens when you join the barbarians, our lycanthrope barbarians here next week down in the
It
village.
better be hot. It better be so hot.
Smoking. Like true blood Joe Manganiello times 10.
Don't get out of my brain, John. You leave my face claims alone.
Well, hell, present day Joe Manganiello. Either way, hasn't changed very much.
Depending on your own
Right?
taste, yeah.
Right. They are
Okay.
called the Grey Wolf Clan. Okay, I'm so sorry.
Oh, Robojax. We shall see.
Silver Wolf.
Okay, my friends. So, thank you all so much, my wonderful players. Everyone who's joined us, thank you for those wonderful raids. Cos, thank you for the subscription and those bits as well. Thank you so much, mate. I hope that everyone has enjoyed a rather interesting combat with lots of story in there as well. And we're looking forward to being back here next time. Stephen, we shall miss you, but we shall see you again soon. And
guys.
we will see everyone else, if you are able to join us very soon, as we have so much going on towards here at the end of the week. We will be back tomorrow morning or later on today, depending where you are in the world, with Barovia and beyond, as they are making preparations to travel off to a different domain of dread, off in Ravenloft there. Then we have Wild Beyond the Witchlight tomorrow, and it is not a Chitenta week, but we were unable to play Rime of the Frost Maiden on Tuesday, so we are rescheduling to Friday just for this week. So on Friday you can join the Rime of the Frost Maiden crew as they deal with the Yetis that they are battling against there, just so they can infiltrate into the castle of Oral the Frost Maiden herself as they're coming towards the conclusion of their grand adventure. And that'll bring us round to Saturday with Candlekeep Mysteries with Daisy and Cos over there. Can't wait to see you, my friends. Okay, so a massive thank you to everyone who joined us today. Massive thank you, of course, to Sirenscape and Nethrax 3D Minis for supporting us. And always an absolute pleasure. If you would like to catch up with what is going on, head on over to our YouTube and catch up with the VODs there. All of our current and previous campaigns are around. If you're not already, please do give us a follow, and we can get you into our followers Discord, where you can share what's going on with you, projects that you're doing, look for players, look to be a player, or head on and keep up with what's happening here. We have exciting news. We have a new mini campaign, 6-session mini campaign for summer starting next week. So be in that Discord to be the first to see the art and all that fantastic stuff which is coming soon from our wonderful friend MSCT Art. And we shall see you all again very soon. Let us stick around and go for a raid ourselves, as all these wonderful people are from raiding in. Let us see who is on any of our stream team. Let me see. 2 seconds. None of the stream team are on, but our good friend Darling Creepshow is on, so let us jump on over and see how she is doing. Okay, so everyone, please stick around for that raid if you've got them. Let those phoenixes fly. Until next time, as we like to say, please see me to say.
Yasmin.